Making Moves Monday. And the scripture is always good. So here's one for you. The body is a unit, though it is made up of many parts, and though all its parts are many, they form one body. So it is with Christ. For we were all baptized by one Spirit into one body, whether Jew or Greek, slave or free, and we were all given the one Spirit to drink. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verses 12 to 13. And my subject matter on tonight is working as a team. Hey, don't forget to like, share, leave a comment on this actual video, and depending on where you're watching it from, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. But enough of all of that, let's get into it. So, teaming up with others. This is definitely a way for you to actually make more money and to bring money into you when you're able to do things with other people. Oftentimes, people are able to spread their business a little bit longer because of deals they have made with other people who continue to help them out so that they can actually get their business done. For instance, if you work at a fast food place and they have a contract with a food distribution company, then basically this company comes in and they drop off the food to them, then they're able to make the food and they're able to actually cook it and have it the right and perfect way each and every time that their customers come in for the actual food. Now, if they don't have a good teamwork with these people, meaning that the distribution company is always late, don't get their stuff right, then this will mess up how their business actually flows and actually runs. So they both need each other so that they can actually function. So the restaurant needs the distribution place to do their job, and the distribution place needs the restaurant to do what they're doing so that they can have that contract with them and actually make money off of them. Now, the way that they both help and function together, they're both actually able to make money and make some moves and actually bring in revenue for their actual companies. So you have to do the same thing. You should look at people that you can actually team up with that can help out in efforts in whatever type of things you're actually trying to do. There are some people who you wouldn't actually think can actually help you out to further what you're actually doing, but if you start talking to a few people and getting to know other people, then you'll find the right type of people who can help you out with the things that you actually need to push your company or your dream a little further than where you're at this present time. Now, a good example of this, and definitely with our government, a lot of people want to actually go into getting government contracts and things like that. And oftentimes when people are able to actually get government contracts, this allows them to actually get paid, and usually with the government, they'll continue to be consistent with actually paying you. There has been certain people who have mentioned that, hey, I just do these pencils and the government buys these pencils from me, and I make money off of them buying these pencils from me each and every year. So it's important that you definitely can look up some things that maybe the government may have needs for, and then you can actually sell to them and get a government contract. A lot of people have made a lot of money off of actually doing this and finding out, hey, can I sell this to the government? And then in certain cases too, the government will be willing to actually just buy these things from you so that they can actually say, hey, we use the money to actually do some good, or we use the money to actually do something. So when people want other things done, they'll say, well, we couldn't do that because, we spent money here. So they need somewhere to actually dump off some money to say that they're actually using the money in a good and in a right sense. Now, another person to look at who has definitely made a good life out of having government contracts is Elon Musk. Elon Musk has been working with the government in the U.S. for a long time now, and this is how he has been able to make a lot of money that he's made, is because he has government set up contracts that he actually does with them and has been doing and is looking to do in the future. And so this is how he's set up the kind of the way he is because he has government contracts. So you should definitely take advantage of that. And then speaking of that too, in another way you can see how our government actually teams up is oftentimes we think that the Democrats and the Republicans are against each other, but in actuality they're actually working with each other. So they know, hey, this is what's happening, this is what's about to actually come, and this is why you often hear them say, hey, you are going to be hurting if this happens, or you're not going to be doing good if the Democrats do this, you're not going to be doing good if the Republicans are doing that. But they never mention them actually hurting and how it's going to affect them, because it doesn't affect them, because they know all the plays before they actually come out. And so this is why I think it's important that no matter who's in office, you figure out a way that you can work with people and make some money and team up with people to where you can keep contracts going for yourself or keep money flowing in for yourself, so that it doesn't matter who's in office, Democrat or Republican, but you're still able to make your money. Now, another thing just to think about how I was telling you, the Republicans, Democrats play on the same team, but they often play on the same team and don't make things better for myself and you, the regular working people in the United States, and business owners and things like that. Now, you can look at even when we had our government shut down, the government was basically supposed to be shut down. But if you look at your actual paychecks, this is something one of my friends mentioned to me, you notice they were still taking your taxes from you. So although our government was supposedly shut down, and I know some people are going to say, no, well, that's not actually what it means. But hey, if you're telling me that the government is actually shut down, then you shouldn't be taking taxes from the people, because, hey, everything is shut down. Y'all can't do the stuff that y'all say that y'all are supposed to be doing, because everything's supposed to be shut down. So if it's shut down, shut it down all the way. Don't charge the people taxes while you guys have things shut down and you're not able to provide certain benefits that people had before the actual government was shut down. So once again, you see that the people are actually suffering, while the people who are in government, they're actually doing all right. You know, they could take time off and things like that. They're perfectly fine, because they get paid nice paychecks and things like that, and they know when stuff is about to happen and when it's not. So for you as regular people, you need to start finding out and figuring out who can be on your team. And what I mean by that is making sure that you have a group of individuals, some friends, maybe your actual family, who you can come together with and actually make money with each other. Oftentimes, it's not only just the government that's actually beating us up, but sometimes it's ourselves. If you go to your closet and you look in your closet right now, could you actually say, hey, I bought this item from somebody I actually know? So if you look at all your clothes and things that you wear, can you say that this is actually somebody who is a friend of yours or a family member that you actually got those things from? If you look at other things in your home, in your house, can you actually go and say, hey, you know what, I got this from my friend, my family member, even your groceries. Just look at your whole house, your cars and things like that, and think to yourself, who am I actually making money for? Am I actually helping out other people that I actually know? Or am I helping out other people to actually make them millionaires and billionaires and helping them out? So instead of looking at other people that you actually know and saying, hey, their stuff isn't the best quality, or their stuff isn't name brand and stuff like that, you can look at them and say, hey, I'm going to just help them out and support them, because me supporting them, eventually in the future they can actually support me, and maybe we can build something together and do something together to help each other out to get ourselves out of the rat race. All right, so definitely, in terms of people talking about communities, oftentimes people say, "Hey, we need to get back to community. You know, we need to get our communities better. You know, it's all about the community. What we go do for the community. Everything's about the community. But doing these things in terms of working together, this is how you actually make a community, and this is how you can actually build things and look out for each other and look out for the people in your actual community. Now, it's important too that you figure out who are the good and bad apples in your community, so therefore you can rot out or throw out the bad apples, I should say, and build with the ones that are actually good. Definitely good for yourself. But as always, one move can change your whole life. Making moves Monday.